An old topic that I once filmed. Oh, by the way, hello YouTube. It's been a while that I've actually tried to consciously film one. Anyway, an old topic that I once went to talk about, but I've accidentally deleted since, was this weird... I'm not too sure if tick is the right word to do it, use for this one. But this weird sort of thing that I do when I'm writing. And if I see another rider coming towards me, I will actually check my mirrors before they get close to me when I'm going to nod. Just a little quick mirror check. I'm not too sure why the hell I do it, and would you look at the state of the fumes coming out of that car? What is that, burning diesel? Petrol? Oil? Wow. But yeah, I just caught myself doing the mirror check when I did it there. When I saw a biker coming towards me, I'll put that now. And I don't know why I do it. Can't imagine it's a bad thing, just a quick mirror check that I'm about to be taking my eyes off the focus in front of me. What the... Yeah, okay, that was obvious, mate. Didn't realise that's what you were going to do until... I am not paying attention. Ah. It does make me wonder, does anybody else do that, or is it just me? There's this weird little habit. I'm trying to think if I've got any others that are similar to that probably aren't required but aren't bad. Jeez, I wouldn't like to try and stop in there. Other than that, recently, just before Christmas, major problems with the bike, or it seemed like major problems with the bike. It was along the lines of how it first sort of manifested was, it was the next day after my previous video, the Roughly's Santa run, toy run, Roughly's toy run. I always say Santa run for some reason. And on my way to work, pulled up to a junction and the bike just died. Literally engine just cut out when I pulled to a stop. Hit the starter, get caught, then died. Could not figure out what the hell it was, had to take it home. Part of that appeared to be the revs had started getting a bit low. They're meant to sit around, the idle revs are meant to sit around 1300, and it was down at about 1000. In the summer that seems to be fine, but as the winter started to kick in, well, if you can call what we've had a winter, as that started to kick in, that temperature just wasn't enough. And it wasn't just that though, it was just this whole load of little weird things, well, weird for me, all happening at once that caused the bike to act total crap. And the other thing I'd noticed was there was a little smell every now and again, just sort of burny-ish smell. Got me worried. And in the end, after I'd sort of checked it over and all this, got it seen to, advice by friends, that sort of thing. And it turns out pretty much what it was, air filter needed replaced. I was pretty much due an oil change. Coolant level was non-existent. I'd been checking that, and then I went to buy a new coolant and I ended up buying the opposite stuff than what was already in it, and I just, a pain in the arse. And I'd also put some Radix, what I thought was a fuel injector cleaner, it was actually just petrol cleaner, into the tank. That didn't help at all. From what I'm told, reduces the octane of the fuel, and I'd put a little bit too much in for the size of my tank. Sometimes I'm a menace unto myself. But in case you're wondering, I'm not actually commuting to work at this point in time because it's a Sunday. It's Sunday, it's middle of January, and I'm just going for a fuck it, let's go for a run. And since I'm not going anywhere important, I can give a little bit of commentary. Yes, I've moved house recently as well. This is actually quite a bit of a rambling vlog, I think, since it's been so long. I've moved house as well recently, and what used to be my like 20-minute commute is now at 10 minutes, and it really don't think it's doing my bike the world of good, just such short trips to work. So I need to make myself get out more on the bike and just go for a run. And also because it's only like 10-minute trips, I just can't be bothered doing a vlog for that short time, because by the time I think of something to talk about, I'm almost at work. But the other thing I've definitely noticed this year, or this past season, there is something about the drivers, I mean they didn't indicate behind me, that they're just utterly insane and crazy and shit. And on Monday, I don't have the footage anymore to show you, but on Monday, going down the main road, single carriageways, and I pass a junction, car coming up the other side of the road, and as I pass the junction, he decides that he's wanting to go into that junction, but he's far enough away that what it required him to do was drive, not across my path, but straight for me. And I'm just like, how the hell does he think that that's a wise course of action anyway? Because there were cars behind me. So it's like slamming on the horn, and he just looks at me as if to say, what's wrong? I don't know, I actually despair sometimes at drivers. But there definitely has been an increase this season compared to last, that I remember, of shit drivers. People just not giving a fuck. What is it with this area of England that have names of places that are not pronounced at all like they're spelt? For instance, Bury. Bury. Yeah, Bury. Ah. So confusing. And of course I live next to, very near Derbyshire, spelt with an A. Of course, I am one to talk. I used to live in Glasgow, and that has areas like Mulgai, Straven. Spelling's on the screen for you, just so you can see what the hell, how the hell do those match up? But of course you get the fun ones of the local pronunciations, not quite near me, but close enough, of the delightful Bradford. That's not a T. It's an interesting, no. But if that's the way the local dialect goes, and oh, look at those prices down below the pound mark. I really am in a rambly mood today.